very substantial working class, blue collar, Catholic, Italian, Irish, Polish, Hungarian community. We had a substantial African American community. We had a growing Hispanic community. We had both suburbs and an urban area. And if you looked at the 1970s balance of voters on a proportional basis and then looked at the entire country, it was an almost perfect mirror of the electorate in the United States. And therefore, if you learned how to convince people and form coalitions and win majorities locally, I believe you could do so nationally. And of course, we have done so. My parents were not politically active. They were originally working class Democrats who became Republicans with the popularity and the advent of the election of General Dwight Eisenhower in the year I was born, 1982. When I was growing up, my parents said, get yourself a good job, be an electrician or a plumber or a tradesman, they make really good money. When I tried to explain to them that I wanted to be an actor, they said, you're going to starve to death. And then later I learned that politics was show business for ugly people.
You've been to the United Kingdom before. You've been here for a few days. You're staying a little while. What do you think of Britain as a nation? Are you favourable towards Britain? Are you ambivalent? Do you think that we do have a special relationship with the United States, or are we just one of many allies and partners?
Let me be very clear, this is the best tailoring in the world.
Well, we'll take you to some, I don't know, who do you prefer as a tailor?
This suit is older than you are.
Thank you very much.
And I think it was done by Anderson and Shepherd a long time ago. Look,
right.
We are now jointly engaged in a fight against globalism. We come from the same people. We speak a common language. We have a common heritage. Our democracy is based in the Magna Carta and the rights of man. What I don't understand is why the May administration isn't pushing the Trump administration for a better trade deal. It's in the Trump administration's advantage to do so. And with Brexit surely coming, despite the fact that they seem to be delaying this as long as they possibly can, to the financial detriment of the people of this country, you could have a vibrant and effective new trade relationship because Trump is open for business. People keep asking me, why isn't Trump pushing this? I don't think the problem is on Trump's end. I think he's ready. People keep saying, why doesn't he go to London? Folks, he's been ready to come to London. He needs a real, genuine, heartfelt invitation, not one that's tentative or, well, we don't know. But obviously, I love it here. It's been a while since I have been here. The hospitality has been extraordinary. And groups like this, you find people who are maybe not Americans, but we are, as I said earlier, we're kindred spirits. We believe in liberty. We believe in the rights of man. And we are up against a godless, atheistic, totalitarian force that has no interest in our continued freedom.
Now, Jacob Rees-Mogg described the people in the current government that are negotiating Brexit but actually supported Remain as Brinos in the same context as Rhinos, which obviously explains what the problem is. 75% of the cabinet supported Remain, the Prime Minister supported Remain, 75% of Parliament supports Remain, and also has similar feelings negatively towards Donald Trump. How do you think the May government is performing on Brexit and relations to Trump, and what specifically do you think that they could change to do better?
Both the Trump revolution and the Brexit vote are non-elitist, populist revolutions. We have the same problem in our party. We have a lot of people in our party who think we should be going deeper into Afghanistan. We have people in our party who reject Trump's non-interventionist view. We have people in our party who favor softer policies on immigration. We have this same problem in our party that you have in yours. I think I answered this in the previous question. The single most important thing to do is to get a better trade relationship that's better for both countries. Trump's open to that.
But can you do that with people who not only privately have great distaste for Donald Trump, but have been on record about their distaste for Donald Trump? I mean, there seems to be a curious thing in the UK. Emily Thornberry, who's the Shadow Foreign Secretary for Labour, described Trump as an asteroid of awfulness, and then attempted to get a meeting at the White House to discuss future relations with him. And I mean, there's this curious thing that, as I say, you get in British politics where we seem to feel that what we say here isn't heard in Washington, and we can toddle over there and have a warm reception and get a great trade deal, even if we've been insulting your president the week before.
Look, I am not one of Her Majesty's subjects, and therefore it would be inappropriate for me to tell the Tory party what they ought to do. But I think it's rather obvious. You need the kind of revolution in your party that we had in ours. Let's be very clear. The nomination of Donald Trump is the hostile takeover of the Republican Party by freedom-loving, liberty-oriented conservatives.
Now, Roger, we've talked a lot about these great figures that you've been associated with and contributed to their success, but we haven't talked much about you. I mentioned at the beginning that, in my opinion, you've had a reasonably fascinating life. You fell out of mainstream politics, it could be argued, over a scandal which I would say now wouldn't really be a scandal. Do you have any personal ambitions to involve yourself in a more prominent way in US politics or politics generally?
I certainly have no intention of seeking public office. I have no intention also of leaving the battlefield. If the Republicans around the president disserve him, are disloyal to them, there will be consequences for that. If there are some in Washington who believe they can ditch Donald Trump and they can elevate Mike Pence and everything will be great, give that one a try. Ask Jerry Ford how that works out. You know, this is, as far as I'm concerned, Trump is the instrument for a great revolution. He is the instrument for enormous change. Sometimes he doesn't even understand the larger implications of what he's doing because he's operating from his gut. He's a patriot. He believes in American exceptionalism. He believes in American sovereignty. He's tired of seeing the country pushed around. He's tired of seeing us as the patsy around the world, paying people who hate our guts millions of dollars to kick us in the ass. And he's tired of seeing athletes refuse to pledge to the American flag or sing the national anthem. He's at gut a patriot. And I think that he has begun a movement that will transcend Donald Trump. This isn't about Donald Trump. It's about taking back control of our government from a ruling, arrogant elite who have run the country into the ground. It's the same thing you're going through here in terms of the EU. It's a rejection of globalism. It's a reassertion of your sovereignty and your birthrights. We're in a common struggle here. This is much bigger than any one person. It's bigger than Theresa May. It's bigger than Donald Trump. This is an all-out war against globalists who would seek to control our future. I'm swiftly running out of voice, so let's